Chosen one, before you scroll or step into this new year blindly, you need to understand something. 2026 is not just another year. It is the year designed specifically to rewrite your story. Everything you have been through, every tear, every setback, every moment you thought you would break, it all was leading to this chapter. You didn't survive 2025 by chance. You endured silently, patiently, and intentionally, and now the narrative is shifting in your favor. You may not notice it immediately, but the way life has been moving around you was setting the stage. People left because they were never meant to follow you into what's coming. Plans failed because they would have slowed you down. Moments of confusion, loneliness, and heartache were not punishments, they were preparation. Every delay, every struggle, every loss, and even every time you doubted yourself was necessary for this rewriting to occur. This new year is not about starting over. It's about realignment. It's about recalibrating everything that didn't serve your growth, clearing the debris of the past, and finally stepping into the version of your life that was always meant to be. 2026 is not a repeat of old cycles. It will not replay your failures or your setbacks. It will honor the lessons you learned in silence and translate them into progress, joy, and clarity. Think about the moments in 2025 when you were forced to pause, when doors closed abruptly, when relationships ended, when opportunities vanished. Those were not accidents. That was the universe, the divine, making space for the story you are about to live. Those spaces, once empty and painful, are now ready to be filled with what is truly meant for you. And it will arrive in forms you can't predict, subtle at first, but powerful enough to make you realize that everything you experienced was not in vain. This year, the quiet ones will rise. Those who endured quietly without needing attention or validation will find that 2026 rewards their patience. You will notice subtle signs first, a conversation that opens doors, a chance encounter that shifts your path, moments of clarity that settle what once was confusing. Life will begin to move in alignment with the strength you cultivated, and suddenly, things that felt impossible before will feel natural. You will also realize that what you once chased desperately will no longer need to be chased. Opportunities, blessings, and recognition will find you because you are ready to receive them. You are no longer running toward validation. You are not proving yourself anymore. This year rewrites your story not because you demand it, but because your growth and endurance have made you worthy. Even the way you perceive people and situations will shift. You will attract allies who understand your journey, opportunities that match your purpose, and moments that honor your effort. People who tried to derail you or underestimated you will now witness your progress, and they may not understand it fully, but that doesn't matter. This new year is not about their approval, it is about your alignment. And the beauty of it is this: the story is not only external. 2026 is about rewriting your inner narrative as much as your outer life. Your confidence will feel different, your energy steadier, and your decisions clearer. You will no longer doubt your instincts or fear your intuition. What once caused stress and anxiety will now be met with calm, because the survival phase is ending and the manifestation phase is beginning. You may feel nervous about what's coming, and that's normal. Change always stirs uncertainty. But the difference now is that you have endured. You have survived challenges that would have broken others. And those challenges have equipped you with patience, wisdom, and resilience, exactly what you need to navigate a life that is being rewritten in your favor. Expect subtle miracles at first. Small signs will begin to appear, moments that feel almost coincidental but are too perfect to ignore. The universe will conspire quietly to show you that your story is changing. And as your awareness grows, you will recognize patterns forming, doors opening, and the people and opportunities aligned perfectly with your next chapter. This is the year you stop trying to force things. You stop pushing for outcomes that were never meant for you. Instead, you will trust the flow and allow life to deliver what you have been prepared to receive. That is the ultimate power of this year. It doesn't just change circumstances, it transforms the way you move through them. There will still be challenges, but they will serve a different purpose. They will test your wisdom, your discernment, and your ability to stay aligned. Unlike before, these challenges will not drain you. They will not discourage you. They will act as signposts guiding you toward what is meant for you. And when you finally look back at 2026 at the end of the year, you will realize something incredible. Nothing you endured in the past was wasted. Every setback, every pain, every lonely night, it all contributed to this rewriting. You will feel the quiet satisfaction of knowing that you were prepared for this life, and now life is honoring that preparation. So step forward into this new year with your head held high. Embrace the unknown, for it carries the blueprint of your rewritten story. Trust in the timing, trust in the process, and trust in yourself. You are no longer the same person who entered 2025. You are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever before. And 2026 is the canvas upon which your new story will be painted, a story of victory, alignment, and fulfillment. This is not a promise, it is a confirmation. The rewriting has already begun. You may not see all the pieces yet, but trust that each small event, each encounter, each moment of clarity is a brushstroke contributing to the masterpiece that is your life. Chosen one, this new year is not waiting for anyone else. It was made for you, and it begins now. Chosen one, now that you've stepped fully into this year, you must understand something crucial. 2026 is not just another page on the calendar. It is a year of manifestation, reward, and alignment. Everything you endured quietly, everything you survived silently, was leading to this moment. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every delay, every betrayal, none of it was wasted. It was all a preparation for the story that is unfolding now, a story written uniquely for you. You may not yet see the full picture, but trust that it is forming. The universe, divine timing, and even the moments you thought were mistakes are working together to create a life that reflects your worth, your endurance, and your resilience. This year will not require you to prove yourself to anyone. Recognition, blessings, and joy will find you naturally, without force or manipulation, because you have been refined and prepared to receive them. Expect subtle miracles first. A conversation that seems ordinary might carry the seed of opportunity. A chance encounter could open doors you never imagined. A quiet moment of insight may redirect your entire path. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the story of your life is being rewritten in alignment with your purpose. What once seemed random or unfair is now taking on meaning. You are no longer a passive participant in your life. You are being positioned to step into the role you were always destined to play. Peace will begin to replace the tension you carried for so long. Where there was once doubt, clarity will emerge. Where there was once fear, confidence will rise. Where there was once restlessness, stillness will settle. This is not a temporary reprieve. It is a new baseline for how you will experience life. The burdens you carried alone are now transforming into lessons, tools, and wisdom that will guide every choice you make. This year, your joy will not be dependent on external circumstances. It will come from alignment, knowing that your life is moving exactly as it should, and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. The happiness that arrives will feel almost unfamiliar at first, because it is not borrowed or fleeting. It is yours. You will laugh without guilt, rest without anxiety, and celebrate without fear of loss. That is the reward of endurance, the ability to receive without question, to embrace without doubt, and to shine without reservation. Relationships will shift naturally this year. Those who truly align with your purpose will appear, sometimes unexpectedly. They will recognize your value without needing explanation. People who have left, doubted, or failed to understand you in the past will no longer have power over your energy or emotions. Their absence was preparation for those who are meant to walk with you into the next chapter. Those who return or appear this year will be aligned with your growth, your purpose, and your new story. Your work, talents, and contributions will begin to receive acknowledgement. Opportunities that felt distant or inaccessible in the past will now come to you with ease. Your efforts will not go unnoticed. What you build this year will have permanence because it is constructed on the solid foundation of experience, perseverance, and clarity. You will finally see that your struggles were not obstacles but scaffolding structures meant to hold you until you were ready for what was next. The story of 2026 will also be a story of restoration. What was lost, delayed, or taken will be returned, often in forms better than you imagined. This includes relationships, opportunities, finances, and personal breakthroughs. But understand this: the restoration will come in alignment with your evolution. You will receive what is meant for your highest good, not what you merely desire. And that difference will be evident in every blessing you encounter this year. Your intuition and discernment will be sharper than ever. Decisions that once took weeks of hesitation will now take moments of clarity. You will feel confident saying yes or no, trusting your instincts rather than relying on others' opinions. This clarity will save you time, stress, and energy. You will no longer chase validation or approval. Instead, your life will attract what belongs to you naturally because your energy is now aligned with your purpose. 2026 is also a year where your inner world will mirror your outer world. Your peace, joy, and confidence will influence your surroundings. People will notice the calm in your presence, the steadiness in your energy, and the clarity in your actions. Even when challenges appear, they will no longer shake you the way they once did. These tests will serve as confirmation, proof that you are living in alignment and that your story is indeed being rewritten. There will be moments this year when you recognize patterns you couldn't see before. What once caused frustration will now feel like a necessary step toward growth. Moments of delay will suddenly make sense. People who misunderstood you in the past will now be distant reminders of how far you've come. Gratitude will replace resentment, understanding will replace confusion, and empowerment will replace doubt. Your joy will arrive in layers. Some days it will be subtle, a quiet sense of relief, a gentle smile, an unexpected compliment. Other days it will be overwhelming celebrations, breakthroughs, confirmations that your life is moving exactly as it should. Both the small and the large moments are equally important because they reinforce the narrative of this year. You are finally stepping into the life you were meant to live. Do not fear the unknown. The rewriting of your story may bring surprises, and some of them may challenge old patterns. But each surprise is calibrated to align you with your purpose. You will recognize that what you once feared was never a threat, it was preparation. And every challenge will now feel like a step rather than a stumbling block. Financial, emotional, and spiritual blessings will arrive in synchronicity. You will feel the universe moving in your favor in ways that are almost undeniable. Opportunities for abundance will appear unexpectedly, and your relationships will support your growth in unprecedented ways. Every facet of your life will reflect the reward of survival, patience, and faith. You will also find that your creativity, passion, and personal expression return with force. Ideas that were buried under doubt will emerge, projects that were delayed will take off, and your vision for life will become clearer than ever. The story is no longer about survival, it is about fulfillment, purpose, and legacy. Expect validation to come quietly at first. People who previously overlooked or doubted you will begin to notice your presence, your wisdom, and your progress. Recognition will feel effortless because it is not forced, it is earned. And you will learn that external acknowledgement is no longer a necessity. It is an added reflection of the alignment that already exists within you. This year, small acts of divine timing will be everywhere. Conversations, encounters, and decisions will align in ways that feel orchestrated. You will see that every struggle, every late night, and every lonely moment was part of a larger design meant to position you for exactly what is arriving now. By the middle of the year, you will recognize that you are no longer chasing outcomes. Life begins to chase you. Doors will open that you never knocked on. Opportunities will present themselves without struggle. people will approach you without expectation, and that is the confirmation that your story has indeed been rewritten. Your faith, patience, and endurance are being rewarded, not just in tangible ways, but in the quiet confidence that fills your spirit. You will move through challenges with grace. You will celebrate wins without envy or comparison. You will find joy in both the small and the monumental because your perspective has shifted, and 2026 will reflect that shift in every corner of your life. As this year continues, you will feel the culmination of everything you survived. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every delay, every obstacle, they will converge to show you that you were never behind, never forgotten, never powerless. The narrative is yours now. You are finally living the life that was always meant for you. Chosen one, this new year does not ask you to fight for what is yours. It asks you to recognize it, receive it, and step fully into it. Trust the process. Trust your growth. Trust the divine orchestration of your life. The rewriting is happening now, and every moment of this year confirms that your story, once fragmented, is now whole. Step into 2026 knowing this. The life you've been preparing for is waiting for you. It will challenge you in ways that elevate you. It will bless you in ways that restore you. It will reward you in ways that honor your endurance. You survived, you endured, and now you will thrive. This is not just a new year. This is your moment. Your story is being rewritten, and it is more powerful, more purposeful, and more beautiful than you ever imagined.